Behold the promise of renewal with a full heart. Pisces season is here. The beautiful Pisces season is upon us. The sun enters the sign of Pisces on February 18th at 11:48 a.m. Eastern Time, so just for your time zone. I know, it's crazy. Aquarius season is over and Pisces season is here, which means that Pisces is a mutable sign. So here in the Northern Hemisphere where I live, we're going to start to see little glimmers of spring coming in. So of course we won't officially be in spring until Aries season begins, but we are in that changeable sign where winter is going to start to we're going to have those really sunny days where it feels like spring is coming. But of course it takes forever too, where I live. But will feel like it. And that is the important thing. That is the essence of Pisces season. Pisces is ruled by Jupiter, which means that it is a sign of hope. It is a sign that represents the promise of renewal, that innocent kind of like inner knowing that something good is coming. Jupiter being the ruling planet of Pisces is synonymous with faith, like trusting that something good is eventually going to come. And I think that we can all really sense that right now with Jupiter in Pisces. We are feeling that hopefulness that something really good is coming, renewal is coming. That ground is going to thaw and we're going to be able to plant our seeds. And I know Pisces season is when I start to really get excited about spring and summer, when I start to kind of plan what I want to plant in the garden, maybe some trips that I'm going to take. Maybe I start planning. Maybe if you are envisioning yourself kayaking, you start to kind of look for the equipment that you're going to need and stuff like that if you haven't gotten serious about it like that before. So Pisces, that's why Pisces people are so imaginative. They have such a vivid, dynamic inner world because, from an archetypal sense, from the north where I live, the Northern Hemisphere, that's really what that represents, is just like that hopefulness that something else is coming. So yeah, Pisces have that dynamic inner dimension. And it's like, yeah, it's still really cold. But we are imagining something else that is coming forth. So some Pisces season highlights that we have this particular Pisces season for 2022 is, luckily not a whole lot. The biggest highlight is we have that second conjunction from this time Venus catches up to Mars. So we have that on March 5th and March 6th. We'll of course talk more about that when we get there. The Sun's conjunction with Jupiter is going to be also within that window on the 5th. That's going to be a beautiful time. Get ready to make those potions and those talismans, because that is going to be one hell of a Jupiter Kazemi. Another interesting thing, I don't want to say highlight, that's going to be happening during Pisces season is that we're going to have that Venus enclosure. So Venus is going to be kind of trapped, so to speak, between the two malefics, between Mars and between Saturn. So I think that could be a time where there could potentially be another variant that is making people nervous. There could potentially be just a time of just like, I'm still kind of stuck in the house. Like it's still really cold. I can't really quite get out. I'm starting to really feel the effects of being trapped in my goddamn house. So for me, I just a personal share, I've just been like feeling like, yeah, I really got to get out of here. I'm starting to be affected by all this alone time. And we know Pisces, you love your alone time. So Pisces season could be a time to really just enjoy what could be the last sort of stretch of this deeply like internal chapter of this time that we're in. And but I will say, because I don't want to be like freaking anyone out, that what comes after Venus gets out of this enclosure is a lot of beautifulness. Like April looks really juicy, it looks really abundant, it looks really fertile, looks really lively. It looks like it's just ready for hearts to connect. And so we're prepping for that in Pisces season. That's how we feel. Like everything juicy that's coming in April in Aries season will be happening in the sign of Pisces. So it's like we're that hopefulness, that internal knowing that something good is eventually going to come back, is really going to be alive, but we're like still waiting for that. So that's maybe part of the Venus enclosure. Maybe if you're like me, you're just like, I got to do something about this. Anyhow, that's a little bit about what Pisces season is going to have in store for us. But rest assured that our Pisces house is going to get a lot of beautiful excitement coming in April. So for Pisces season, we're going to be kind of like tapping into that and getting excited about it and being hopeful for what's to come. So Pisces energy in general can be inspirational, can be your inner connection to source, can be your inner connection to your creativity, your imagination, being able to really have a good time, like in your own with yourself and in your own world, like in your home, or maybe you're the kind of person who's in your own world out in the world. So anyways, that's a little bit about what Pisces season has in store, and I hope it's really great for you, and I hope that it really fills your cup. And I will talk to you next time. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. For more astrology in your world, you can connect with me on all platforms at Astro Catherine. You can also check out my website, catherineurban.com, where you can book your year ahead reading and we can see what 2022 has in store for you. Bye.